A very pleasant morning. Sir, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible,
Yeah.
madam.
Okay.
Audible.
Yeah. So a very pleasant morning to one and all present in today's session under in Institutions Innovation Council on the topic Lean Startup and Minimum Viable Product and Business. I, Dr. Vishali, Coordinator IIC Cell with IMT College of Science and Technology, take this opportunity to extend the heartiest welcome to our Honorable Speaker of the session, Professor Dr. Amit Rai, Dr. Poonam Pandey Ma'am, Honorable Director, IIMT College of Science and Technology, Dr. C.S. Yadav, President IIC Cell, Dr. Mohit Arya, Convener IIC Cell, all the faculty members, and our dear students. I feel extremely honored to introduce our speaker of the session, Professor Dr. Amit Rai, Dean IIMT College of Management, Greater Noida. Dr. Rai is a competent and dynamical professional having more than 16 years of the experience in teaching management, data science, engineering, biotechnology, and chemistry subjects. Apart from academics, he has a rich experience of administration, system development, and human resource development. Dr. Rai has obtained his a PhD in chemistry and MBA in finance and financial management services. He has obtained CCBM and SID MBA under Executive Management Program from IIT Delhi. He has also obtained different certifications from various renowned business schools. Dr. Rai has various publications in different national and international journals, and he has also supervised a different research project. He is also serving as research guide in VSRD international journals. Dr. Rai is associated with Mentor India initiative of Atal Innovation Mission set up under NITI Aayog. He has been awarded with the Certificate of Excellence in Teaching by Career Launcher. At present, he is continuing both academics and corporate simultaneously and is working for the betterment of the higher education in India. I welcome you again, sir. Now, I would humbly request Dr. Rai to share his valuable insight on today's topic. Sir, the platform is all yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Vishali, for such a nice brief for me.
Thank
I'm
you so much.
too big as you described. I'm simply a common man that enjoy and used to love teaching to the students. And as far as concerned about today's topic, today's topic is entrepreneurship, minimum viable product, and a lean approach of startup and minimum viable product. So when we talk about product, so a product is simply a bundle of attributes that delivers the value to the customers. But the definition of product is not as simple as we think about the product. The term product is somehow it is related with the kind of incremental innovation. And if we talk about innovation, that means we are supposed to satisfy the or a customer's problem in a quite unique way that gives the most suitable solution of their problem with the absolute satisfaction. Because if we are not dealing with the customer satisfaction, we are bound to lose our business. So we will I think my screen is visible to you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's visible.
So today's session is product development and the lean startup approach. So if I talk about the product development, then product development have the 4 layers. The first layer is core. The second layer of the product is generic. Third layer of product is augmented. Fourth layer of expected, and fifth one is potential layer of the product. So we simply classify the product into the 4 layers: core, generic, expected, augmented, and potential layer of the product. Whenever we talk about any kind of product, we have a problem, and with that problem, we simply design a product, because in business world, in the market, we simply satisfy the need of the customer, and the need of the customer is simply a problem that the customer is facing. And when we are in a significant way of designing the customer's problem and its understanding, then we would be able to design the prototype of that product, and that product is simply start with the core. That means what problem is solved by my product. Then generic, in what way my product would be able to solve the problem of my customer. Then expected, what customer is expecting from my product. Then augmented, what I'm giving to my customer beyond of their expectation, means how my product is serving to the customer more than his or their expectation. Then potential layer, anything which is have started today will reach up to the growth phase, and after reaching on to the growth phase, they will go on declining phase. So once they are in growing phase, the product has to go for research and development, and they keep on focusing on incremental innovation. If I talk about initial days of mobile phones, that day the mobile phone were simply used to make communication, and the people wherever they are, they remain in touch with each other. That's why the mobile phone concept were originated, the phone that can be carried. But now in your mobile phone, you have plenty of option other than communication. It's in today's days, it is simply a mini computer. In today's mobile phone, you can use your WhatsApp, you can use your email, you can use your kind of photography, you can use your OTT, you can use for so many things. But in earlier days, the mobile phone was simply designed to make a call and to receive a call. So that was the innovation, because on earlier days, the phones were get connected through wire, and you cannot carry it from one place to other place. So whenever you have to contact someone, either he must be in the approach of telephone, or somebody may pass your message to him. But now everybody is carrying the mobile phone, because this mobile phone are connected with each other through satellite via electromagnetic signals. So in today's scenario, first the mobile phone are generally used for communication, then incremental innovation were carried out in mobile phone. The mobile phone next segment went for the mobile phone with very small kind of radio and all. Then again it go for incremental innovation. With mobile phone, with radio, we got a camera, but the quality of camera were not so high. It was a primitive type of camera, the image was blur. But again, the incremental process are keep on going, and now we are having the mobile phone in which we have full-fledged camera. Not only full-fledged camera, we are having for rear and front camera for the you mean to say for selfie and all, and the a rear camera is simply used to take the photograph. And similarly, that the camera quality of camera in mobile phone are too high, that people doesn't carry their cameras and their DSLR cameras or digital camera whenever they go out for the outing, or whenever they go for any kind of picnic and other places. So what the mobile phone, the evolution of camera in mobile phone is simply replace the need of camera. Now everybody has a full-fledged camera with their mobile phone in their hand, and he can capture the mobile phone photo with their mobile phone. Other than camera, now you can access your email, you can access your banks, or you can access your internet banking. So it means with the help of incremental innovation, you can design your product, you can improve your product, you can improve your services. And whenever you give something extra to your customer, your product get in demand, and it's keep on growing the market. Because when we talk about the market, we have to find out what are my correct audience is, because we are not supposed to make the product only, we have to sell the product also. So if we are manufacturing, then we have to find out the need of my customer segment. Now if I talk about the people, those who are using mobile phone today, they first criteria to select a mobile phone, they need a phone that would have a long battery life. Because nowadays, if I talk about mobile phone, in mobile phone you can enjoy your OTT, you can enjoy your TV, you can enjoy your Netflix, or so many Woot app and so many OTT apps where you can use the mobile phone for enjoyment, for watching movies, for watching serials, for watching uh, news segments. Other than that, you can listen music. So the first need of today's customer to purchase a mobile phone, they are looking for the mobile, those who are having a strong battery life. So other than that, the people used to carry a power bank along with the mobile. So these are the need which a product need to be go for the incremental innovation if they want to remain within the market. So product is simply a value that you generate, the value that you communicate, and the value that you deliver. So product and marketing go on simultaneously. We developed a product that is value. We discuss the features, we discuss the attributes, we discuss the quality of my product to the customers, that with by using my product, you will get such kind of value for your money. And similarly, whatever we have spoken with my customer, we would deliver the same quality of product to my customer too, so that they should not have the feel of unsatisfaction, because one unsatisfied customer make it others customer or prospective customers unsatisfied. So develop the value, communicate the value, and deliver the value. Means from the scratch one to the end product, you deal with delivery of value to the customer. Do not deliver the waste, because if the product is purchased by the customer and he is not able to use it, that means whatever investment he has or she has done, whatever money he has invested in your company, all go in vain, and all products is simply a waste for him. So here's the question: which of our efforts are value creating and which are wasteful? That means if we are able to solve the problem of the customer, that means we have delivered a value. If our product is not going to solve the problem or purpose of the customer, that means whatever efforts we have made and whatever efforts made by the customer to purchase our product in terms of money, in terms of energy, in terms of time, all goes in vain. So it would be simply a waste for the customer, they would not come back to your company or come to your shop or come to your showroom, because the first experience attained by my customer was not a value, it's a waste. So always try to deliver the value, always try to communicate the value, or always try to develop a value. And whenever you develop a value, it's a never ending process. You have to keep on focusing more and more add on values to your products. आप अपने प्रोडक्ट्स में ऐड ऑन करते रहिए वैल्यूज को, जितना ज्यादा से ज्यादा कर सकते हैं, बिकॉज दैट विल क्रिएट ए ब्रांड वैल्यू फॉर द company or the organization. Then how can you know whether you are providing benefit to your potential customer? So whenever a company launch a product and have a customer base and have a customer segmentation, after launching the product purchased by the customers, now the post sale services matters a lot. Once the customer buy your product and after purchasing, if the company is not able to giving the post sale services, that means somewhere your customers are not getting the correct services from the company sides. In other way, you may after sale services, you must take the feedback from your present customer. It means whatever expectation they have made from my product, whether the product is able to fulfill all the expectation or not, what extra feature you have add on in your product that customer doesn't expect from your product, but you have given beyond of their expectation. So when you do market survey, you have to come up with the problem, you have to come up with the kind of attributes that the audiences or the customer or the prospective customer or the citizens of the country, those who are looking in their product, means जब आप कस्टमर से बात करते हैं, कस्टमर से प्रॉब्लम्स डिसाइड करते हैं, कस्टमर बताता है कि आपके प्रोडक्ट में ये चीज और ऐड ऑन होनी चाहिए, और इस ऐड ऑन के बाद आपकी प्रोडक्ट क्वालिटी और इम्प्रूव हो जाएगी, या आपके प्रोडक्ट में ये कमियां हैं, इन कमियों को आप और दूर कीजिए, देन व्हाट विल हैपन, योर R&D डिपार्टमेंट, रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट डिपार्टमेंट again go for the product initial stage and they do modify such kind of errors or such kind of improvements, and then again they launch the product. So launching of product, after launch of product, the product is purchased, then after sales, the feedback, collection of feedback, and similarly you have to face a close look on the market, what your competitor is adding in this product. Because if I talk about mobile phones companies are so many companies, the Google Pixel, Apple iPhone, and Vivo, Oppo, and some other companies are also dealing in the same kind of segments. But each and every company, Xiaomi, each and every company have their own USP. If I talk about Google Pixel, it is highly techno-savvy phone. If I talk about iPhone, Apple, so iPhone, Apple created a dilemma in which it is mentioned that these people, these kind of phone are carried by the classy people. If I talk about Vivo or Xiaomi or Oppo, these phones are good in quality, but these phones are economical and it can be purchased by anyone. So all phones are doing the same kind of thing. They all are used for making communication. Their core and generic operations are same, but the layer of expectation are different. Where if I talk about Google Pixel for elite segments, for iPhone elite segments, then Oppo, Vivo, Xiaomi, it's for common for all because it is economical and it can be purchased by everyone, and they keep on coming with the new kind of feature. Every time they come up with the new kind of feature because they want to sustain in the market, and they are also looking about the technology on which they are doing. In 2008 it was 2G, then 2G, after 2G till 2010 to 2014 it was 3G, then after 3G 2014 to 2019 20 4G. Now we are getting the 5G technologies. Means what? They keep on improving the services, because nowadays internet comes to our a basic need, and we need internet 24 into 7, because if you want to listen any kind of news, you want to listen any news, or you want to study any kind of blog, or if you want to study any kind of subject paper, that all is available over the net. And the access of net is most essential thing as far as concerned about today's scenario. So that 2G 3G 4G 5G is nothing but it's a simply speed of the net. By the use of that speed, you can ease your uploading and downloading speed. So the next, true startup productivity cannot be measured in terms of how much you are building every day, but rather than in terms of systematically figuring out thing build, even how many people wants to use my system. इससे मतलब नहीं कि हम everyday कितना production कर रहे हैं. We are keep using the production more and more. We are engaging we are blocking our money, but nobody is purchasing. Means what? It means I am my inventory is full. Once my inventory is full, I need a people who will look after the inventory. Then operational cost is already incurred. Then whatever you have manufactured, if the technology changes all of a sudden, what would happen? Whatever inventory you have kept, they all go in vain, and nobody will going to purchase. In today's scenario, in the when the people are using smartphones, if Nokia come with the 2G phone, do you think that the people would love to buy the Nokia phone? No, because gone are the days of Nokia 2G phones. Now nobody is in the either in the need of that kind of phone, because these phones are simply used for communicating, to receive a call or to make a call. Other than this, the Nokia phone are not using, or not to be used by in other purpose too. So what would happen? It was out of the market, and whatever stock they have developed, they all gone in vain. Towards value creation, if I talk about, success is not about delivering a product. Success is about delivering a product or a feature of a product that customer will use. As I told you earlier, whatever product we are delivering to my customer, if it is not going to solve the purpose of my customer, that means my product is not a worthwhile product for my customer. Or if my product is not a worthwhile for customer, then the customer will never come back to me. So I have to keep on increasing the quality of my product on a daily basis, either in terms of technology, either in terms of post-sale services, either in terms of its economic approach, or either in terms of its visibility. The way to do continuously align your efforts with your customer. Really, as I told you, we have to find out the need of my customer. The customer never knows the need of their self. We have to find out the need of my customers. Build experiment. Suppose I want to make a business and I am having a damn good idea, but that idea, every idea, needs a foolproof planning before execution. Because if I am doing anything without planning, that means we have never seen the approach, pros, cons, threat of that business, and we have simply invested the money. And what would happen if anything do without planning? That all money that I am investing, that all will go in vain. So the idea is simply come up with the innovative kind of solution in which we are thinking that we can solve the problem of present audiences in the most significant way. I have built the idea. Then after building the idea, I will go for pestle analysis. Pestle analysis is one of the biggest analysis that each and every company keep doing before investing a certain amount of money in any country. Pestle analysis. The first P stands for political. How politically this country is stable. Then economical. The economy of that country, whether I'm going to invest the money in that particular company, should I go for that or should I not go for that? Because if I'm investing the money in a country which is neither politically stable and not economically stable, that means I am bound to lose my money. So before investing any amount of money or any setup of my company, I will go for pestle analysis. Political, the country having the political stability or not, then economical, then the technology I'm going to use in my product, up to how long that technology will remain in the market. Maybe possible today this technology in demand, tomorrow that technology may be wiped out from the market. हो सकता है जिस तकनीक पे मैं आज काम कर रहा हूँ वो आज डिमांड में हो, कल वो टेक्नोलॉजी मार्केट से वाइप आउट हो जाए, तो फिर क्या होगा? Then up to how long this technology will remain in the market. So then environment, how my product is going to deal with the environment, whether it is environment friendly, eco friendly or not. Because if it is not eco friendly or environment friendly, it would be boycotted by the audiences or customer and the government to the my. If my product is hazardous, that will malfunctioning of the environment, what would happen? The government will ban my product, as the one single-use plastic was banned by the India government. So similarly, political, economical, technological, environmental and legal. आपको उस कंट्री के लीगल सिस्टम को भी एनालिसिस करना पड़ेगा. Then you will build a firm or company or product. Then once you develop that product or you have start up a company, you have to go for the market penetration. Market penetration means what? In that particular market, the company might be possible several other product which is resembling to your product may also exist. Like if I am thirsty and I want to satisfy my thirst, I am having the option to have a glass of cold water. I can go for soft drink. I can go for the Amul Lassi. I can go for the Shikanji. So these are the substitute product of water. If a Coca-Cola company want to launch a drink, first of all, the Coca company who has to find out what are the alternate product which is going to give competition to my product. So after developing a product, we have to launch the product, and when we would launch the product, first we have to go for the market penetration. Market penetration का मतलब होता है मार्केट में जाकर अपने आप को पहचानना कि where do we exist. आज की तारीख में मेरे प्रोडक्ट से सिमिलर में और कौन कौन से प्रोडक्ट्स हैं जो मेरे प्रोडक्ट को कंपटीशन दे सकते हैं या सब्स्टिट्यूट दे सकते हैं. क्लियर? Then we will go for experiment. Experiment, we have launched the product is in the market, but once you develop the product and the product it is sold by the your sales manager and all, your duty is not going to over. You have to keep on experimenting your product, what more we can add in my product so that our product should becomes more in demand, and we collect the data from the market. On that data, we try to get to test our product, then we learn from the data. If we have got the positive feedback, it will motivate us. If we got a negative feedback from the market, that means we are going to lose the market, our product would be less in demand. Then what are the factors? The factors, those who are prevailing my product lower side of the demand, that means something somewhere somehow the things are wrong. If I want correct it, I cannot sustain within the market. I will learn from the market, then the idea would be launched. Wait a minute, I am on online lecture. You should do one thing, just go to the 408, they will get 408. It would be signed by the registrar. Sorry for the interruption, because today the examination process are going in, and one of the students has come to my office for get the admit card attested. Sorry for the interruption, guys. Next slide, please. The building phase, as I told you, in building phase we go for cluster analysis. Then after building phase, MVP, minimum viable product. The build phase can be entered quickly as possible within a minimum viable product. What is minimum viable product? The product that we have conceptualized till the first prototype we have developed. That phase is known as minimum viable product, that can be modified or can be launched within a market so that we can enter within the market. It is simply a complexity from extremely simple smoke test. A smoke test is what? Here you can simply, with that graphic design, you can a smoke test, a question mark, that is keep on going the developer's mind. जहां पर आपके पास प्रोडक्ट का एक स्मॉल कंसेप्ट है, अभी आपने उस कंसेप्ट को सोचा है, आपने उसको प्रोटोटाइप में कन्वर्ट करना है. प्रोटोटाइप में कन्वर्ट करने के बाद आपने ये फाइंड आउट करना है कि जो प्रोडक्ट मैंने कंसेप्चुअलाइज किया है वो दैट इज एक्चुअली फिजिबल और नॉट. The product that I conceptualize, if it is not feasible in practically, that means my product won't be exit in the market. So it's simply a minimum viability is the product means whatever we have conceptualized, could we make that particular product in that sense that product could be sell out within the market. So that is minimum viability of the product that go for the prototype phase, and that prototype phase would be go through the in-depth analysis and the cross validation checked so that it can be total secure for the personal use or for the commercial use or not. Look, if I talk about a Dropbox, I think you all have the basic idea of Dropbox. Earlier in days of 90s, we used to carry a black kind of floppy. Whatever work we have done, if we want to get a copy of it, we used to carry a floppy, and that floppy was having the size of 15 MB or 15 MB or not more than that. So today's a 50 MB file, 15 MB file is a very small file. Means what? That floppy can be used only once. Nowadays, we are having the data in GBs. So the floppy won't be able to solve the purpose, because how many floppy we can carry at a time? We can maximum store 15 MB of file in a floppy, and if we want to store 100 MB file, we need 7 floppy at a time. And that's 7 floppy for a single project of 100 MB, and that 100 MB file is too small. So if I want to save this lecture that I am giving you, I need more than 100 floppy, to save this lecture, and even I would not be able to save the lectures. So the floppy is gone out of the days. Then what would happen? CD comes into the picture. After CD, it would be followed by the DVD. Then after DVD, it comes with a pen drive. Then after pen drive, the people used to carry pen drive. They simply get connected with the USB portal and simply share the files with the help of that pen drive. But if people had come up with the unique idea that I am going to synchronizing your laptop, computers with your mobile phones or your tab through cloud system. So whatever, he has given you a kind of repository in which you are dropping your files, you are saving your files, your documents, your photos, and you can upload it over the cloud. And suppose you are in, wait a minute, you used to come just after 10 minutes. Okay. So in that repository, you simply stored your file, and now your system is at your home or your system is at your office, and you are somewhere either in market or you are traveling or you are on vacation. Somehow you got a call from your office that such and such document is required. You are neither having your laptop with you are neither having your desktop with you, nor you have access of your uh, desktop in your office. What option you are having? You simply connect your phone through Dropbox, and you can easily go to that repository and you can open the file and you can share that file with the client, with the customers. So what simply Dropbox did, it simply is your working mechanism. Here you neither you have to carry your laptop, nor you have to carry your pen drive, nor you have to carry hard drive, nor you have to carry CD all the time. These files are stored in a cloud, and you can access these files from anywhere or any part of the world. Only one thing which is required, a internet connection in your phone. Clear? So that Dropbox was coined by the Drew Houston, founder and CEO of Dropbox. That means that time everybody was thinking that we will go with the pen drive and hard drive or DVD or CD. But nowadays, each and every file you can store on Dropbox. And would you think they have several copy of your data? Because if your data is lost by the Dropbox, you will going to file issue against the Dropbox कि मेरा डेटा मैंने Dropbox में रखा था और इनका जो सिस्टम था वो कोलैप्स हो गया और मेरा सारा डेटा डिलीट हो गया. तो आप क्या करोगे? आप उस कंपनी के अगेंस्ट केस फाइल करोगे. तो कंपनी क्या करेगी? अपने आप को बचाएगी ना. For that, company what used to do? They keep on backup देयर डेटा, और आपका वो डेटा लाइफ टाइम सिक्योर रहता है उनके पास। आप जहां भी चाहेंगे वहां से एक्सेस करके लॉगिन से आप अपनी फाइल को रिट्रीव कर सकते हैं। अगेन देन after Dropbox, now we can say the other concept, Ola, Uber. It's a product or services. What I say, the Ola doesn't own their car. They simply establish a connecting link between the people, those who are looking for a car or taxis, and the taxi drivers, those who are looking for their clients. So Ola is simply a platform in which service provider and service requesters, those who are on a single platform. Suppose I want to go in Dwarka and I am looking for a car. What I used to do, I am simply going to Ola cab app, and I used to look at which driver I am having close to my location, and I book a car. So that Ola company doesn't own that car. He simply approached that taxi driver that one people want to avail your services, and this is his or her number. You should talk to him and get your car booked. So what would happen? The taxi driver gets its client, and the client gets the taxi with the help of that app. Clear? So with that kind of unique thinking, they come up with the innovative kind of business, and that innovative kind of business overnight becomes a successful unicorn. Because business doesn't make that somebody is open a hosiery market or something like grocery market, and again you also come up with the grocery shop. That doesn't means innovation kind of startup. Innovation means that you are a risk taking entrepreneur. You come up with a unique kind of idea. With that unique idea, you are trying to satisfy the customer's need, the market demands. So with that demand, you are trying to establish your business, but it might be risky. Your product may be accepted by the market or may be rejected by the market, because there is a always demand and supply game remain always within the market. So with that concept, I am going to shut down my voice. If anybody have any questions, they may ask.
Thank you so much, sir, for this enlightening session on the product development and minimum viable product. Now, I would request Dr. C.S. Yadav, President IIC Cell, to deliver the vote of thanks. Yadav, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. A very good afternoon to all of you. It gives me immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for this event to all dignitaries participated here. First of all, on behalf of my college, I give a really heartfelt thanks to our chief guest, Dr. Amit Raj, sir, Dean, BGMC, IMT College of Management, who despite his busy schedule has honored time to this program. Respected sir, has enlightened us on session on lean startup and minimum viable product business boot camp or monitoring session. Going to be a very helpful. Thank you, sir. I thank our director, Dr. Poonam Pandeman, on extended support for this program to become successful. My heartfelt thanks to the faculty member, staff, and digital team for their valuable guidance, and support in all our efforts. I thank all the distinguished participants for giving their valuable time and cooperation to make their IIC session a grand success. Last but not least, I thank you all for your cooperation in making this session a resounding success. Once again, I thank you all for your attention. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so
Dr.
much,
Vishali.
sir. Thank you so much, sir. And I hope all the attendees have largely benefited from today's session. I once again thank you so much, sir, for sparing your valuable time for today's session. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Vishali and Dr. CSR.
Thank you.